All right, so now I'm going to go over the sketches, the Atwater UFO incident, the sketches. A couple sketches that were made um, by the witnesses, basically. The looks like by the policeman. And there's a couple different things here so to go over that I would like to here for the once again going over the 1966 Atwater UFO police chase incident. Very famous UFO case here. Um, the first here we have Spower's sketch, I think. I think this is Spower's sketch. Dale Spower's sketch of the UFO. Um, the object is egg shaped. Okay, with the upper part depressed toward the back and some kind of antenna or other projection to the rear. Um, Below it is a cone-shaped beam of light pointed toward the ground. So this is the sketch here from Dale Spower during the chase. Okay. So I'm looking at it here. Okay. So this, I'm gonna, so the website to see these sketches it's from medium.com. It's called On the Trail of the Saucers, the UFO Chase You Saw in Close Encounters. So just type that into Google and you'll find that. Um, so let's see. So it is a cone shaped. The light beam is cone shaped because the light is coming down from the whole entire craft, and it's ending in a cone shape. At the bottom. Um, Now the top of it is like maybe like an egg shaped or oval. I'm gonna go oval shaped, um, almost like football or oval shaped. But this is weird. Like it is depressed towards the back. Like one part of it what do you call that, concaved or like depressed in, and there is some sort of like projectile coming from it. um so gosh, that's so weird. There's a lot of detail though to this. um I don't know if that's an antenna or it's some kind of antenna or projection on it there. So according to Spower, it was like oval or egg shaped, but like um yeah, it has a little more like height to it. It has more to it than just a flatter disc. It is definitely more like egg or egg shaped, I guess you could call that, or like think of like maybe a football, but not with the ends being so tapered, more rounded. So yeah, like an egg or oval shaped. Um, and then there's one section of it that's like depressed in. So it's not a complete oval shape here. At least for this sketch, there's another sketch that I'll go over here in a bit. Um, but it's like, so it's not a complete. It's like if you took I don't know, if you like took an egg shell and like cracked the shell on the upper left part, and you took some of that off or something. It's kind of what it looks like. It's very strange. So it's not a complete oval shape. Um, I'm trying to think of like something to compare this to. But I can't exactly. You just have to look at the image for yourself. So let's go on to the next sketch here. See, here it says it resembles a melted ice cream cone. The solid part at the top is rounded, but one portion is somehow flatter. Okay. He doesn't see. Let's see, who is this one here? This person is Patrolman Wayne Houston. Okay. Okay. So this is a different guy. And his sighting was that it resembled an ice cream cone on the top there. The solid part at the top is rounded. But one portion is somehow flatter. Okay. Right. He doesn't see an antenna or anything else projecting from it. The cone part looks like the beam of a flashlight shining into fog, but the air is clear. So his view of the UFO here. So I liken this to, he's still got that same cone-shaped beam of light going down. This looks more like an upside-down bowl, like his sketch. His sketch looks like an upside-down bowl. Let me go back to the other one real quick. Whereas the Spowers sketch looks it looks like it looks like if you put two bowls on top of each other, but then you like depressed one part of the top, the left part of the top of it. So like It's like maybe like a. It's hard to describe. That's so strange. But his looks like two bowls with it put together with the top one indented on the top, on, half of the top of it, with that antenna thing sticking out. Here, I don't see. It's weird. It's really strange. Um, so the Spower sees like almost a complete oval shaped craft, or like an egg shaped craft with an indent, with it being depressed on the top part of it, and Houston sees more of a bowl shape on the top. But I mean, it's relatively it's very similar. So almost like the top of a mushroom, like that type of shape, like the top part of a mushroom. That's what it looks. That's what it looks like up there for Houston. It's like more flattened out on the bottom, whereas Spower's is more curved on the bottom for some reason. Um, Now, but they're very similar sketches, so I mean it's not that much of a difference. And then here's who's this here? Panzanella, Patrolman Frank Panzanella's sketch that he saw. Now he is, let's say, he's sketching more of an oval or egg-shaped craft too. Um, Looking up, Panzanella keeps rubbing his eyes to see more clearly. He's looking at an object shaped like half of a football, right? Okay. About 25 to 35 feet across. He estimates its altitude at about 1,000 feet. Um, okay. And so there's a photo here. There's actual photo here. Um, I guess this is a photo with the object in it. And somebody is standing there. This is crazy. There, I wish it was a little clearer. You can't really. There's, I mean, obviously something there, something flying around there. It looks oval or round to me. It's not disc. It's more, yeah, it's got more um, like what do you say, like height and depth to it than a disc does. It's not as flat. Although I could see in that picture, but there's another picture here. Huh, I never saw this picture before. It's like over the treetops and houses. And they're watching it together at a gas station's corner lot. That is so crazy. Um, So let's see what. Let's see here. Um. Let's see. The four of them now watch together from the gas station's corner lot. The object moves towards the northeast and stops again. It's about 1,000 feet high. Then it rapidly ascends, going straight up real fast to 3,500 feet. Jesus. Let's see. It says let's see. The four officers see a Boeing 707 passenger jet passing to the left and about 1,000 feet below the object. It's United Airlines Flight 454 on its way to Buffalo. I wonder if they saw it, though. The object itself continues upward until it is barely visible. Wow, it just keeps on going up? Suddenly, it shoots straight up and out of sight. By 6:15 a.m., it is daylight. The pursuit is over, and they head back to Ohio. Several of them head back to Ohio. So, what in the world? The explanations are so ridiculous. Like the planet Venus is one of them. I think the moon was another. Some kind of communications satellite. Like. Like one of the sheriffs, the Portage County sheriff, says, "I've seen Venus many times. I like to look at the sky and I'm familiar with it, but I never saw Venus 50 feet above a road and moving side to side like it was." That's because it can't. And the headline in the nearby Youngstown Vindicator, I guess it's a newspaper, smirks, "Venus Schmeenus," snorts the sheriff. Right. Um, an astronomer, let's see, William Powers, who was an astronomer, writes to Spower and the others a personal letter of apology rejecting the identification of the object as Venus, saying, "At no time did I suppose that the earlier part of the sighting involved anything other than an airborne object." And Dr. Hynek concurs. He assures them. He evaluates the case as a strong, unidentified object, right? He doesn't know what it was, but he knows that it wasn't a satellite or Venus. That's Dr. Hynek's conclusion. No satellites were over Portage County at the time in question. The officers reported seeing both Venus and the object separately. Well, there you go. There you go. And the planet Venus can't enter our atmosphere and be 50 feet above trees and houses or above the ground like that. Floating around Ohio and Pennsylvania at low altitude. Because if that were the case, we'd all be dead by now. So, and of course, Sheriff Dustman's common sense gets right to the point. Neither a satellite nor Venus would be maneuvering a few hundred feet in the air and brightly illuminating the ground below. It says here, nonetheless, that remains the final official word on the matter. Forever filed away under satellite and astronomical observations. What a bunch of BS! You just can't go by any of that crap, you know. Just can't go by any of that official crap. So that will end our video here, I think. Trying to look at some more. So it definitely the top. There's a lot. Is there more sketches? Looks football shaped to me. Like kind of like football shaped. See here. It's sort of like football shaped, or like an upside down, like when you turn a bowl, like an upside down bowl. Save this. I'll save an image here for the thumbnail, but yeah, it looks like an upside down bowl or even lampshade, like in some of these pictures. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But yeah, it's kind of like a bowl shaped on the top or egg shaped on the top, and then there's a cone of light coming down. That seems to be what it looks like here. So I guess you could think of an ice cream cone. I mean, that's kind of, what's looking like here. Or a cone where the long, there's a part on the top, and then if you turn a cone upside down, that shape of the long shape is the light beam, and the top part's the craft. So strange. But yeah, let me know what you think. We went over some more here. I'm fascinated by this case, so I wanted to go over a little bit more. I wanted to look at the sketches a little bit more. It's kind of fun to do that rather than just reading. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and comments below. Anything that you would like to add about the Atwater 1966 UFO police chase incident. Man, well, this is one of the most legitimate cases of a possibly an otherworldly alien craft here. I don't know what else it could have been. Certainly doesn't seem like anything man-made, everything that it does and appears to be. I mean, this is right up there with the best cases, I think. And Ohio's got some really good ones. The Norwood one, the coin incident, the Trumbull County one from, what was it, 94? I want to go back to that one again. There's several from Ohio. There's so many good ones from Ohio. And this is right up there, the Atwater incident, 1966, way back then. So, maybe I'll revisit this one again, since there's so much to it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you find it interesting. Let me know any thoughts below that you have of this incident. And I'll be back with more UFO and related content shortly.